Hi everybody! Today we are going to be creating a rocket ship and some stars in outer space. We are going to start right with our rocket ship and we are going to use a rectangle, but we're going to slant that rectangle. We're going to draw it diagonally on our paper. So what I am going to do is I'm going to create a slanted line just like that. Then from there, I am going to turn it into a rectangle. Okay, so see how it's kind of pointing off to the side? At the top, so closer to the top of our paper, but coming from our rectangle, I'm going to draw a dot because we're going to turn the front of that rocket into a triangle. So we're going to draw our triangle. Then we are going to create the blaster where the rocket has its engine so that it helps it blast off. So what we are going to do is we are going to come out and slant out. And then we are going to connect it across. We can also add a couple of triangles off of the side. And we're going to add a little window. Maybe someone would peek out of that. We can also add some extra stripes to our rocket. We could have some buttons on it. So you can choose to add some extra details on yours. I think that I am going to add kind of a rectangle over here. Add some buttons. Maybe there are some stripes at the back so that when I go to color, I would use some different colors. And I'm going to also draw some flames. We're going to keep it simple so it's not too hard. So I am going to curve out and a different sized curve. It's okay if they're not the same because we're going to draw them all different. And we're going to curve back in. And then we're going to curve back in. And then I'm just going to add some more curves, and then inside of these curves I can make it smaller. So see how that makes it look a little bit more like flames coming out from the back of the rocket. Next, to show that it's space, we are going to add some stars, and I love drawing stars, and I love teaching how to draw stars because once you get the hang of it, it is super easy. So you know how to write an uppercase A. So we're going to watch carefully. We're going to start by drawing the mountain for the uppercase A. And then normally we would just make a little line in between to write the uppercase A. But to make a star, what we are going to do is we are going to go like this, and we're going to go, whoops, too far. Then what we are going to do is we're going to connect this end right here to this end up here. So we're going to slant, cross over. So we're crossing over that line. We're not going around it. We're going to go straight over it. So we are going to slant, cross over. And then we're going to do the same thing here to connect those. We're going to slant, cross over. This way we're crossing over those lines. And now we have a beautiful star. So we're going to do a few more all together. So we can make them different sizes. Okay, so we start with our mountain. Then we go, whoops, too far. Then slant, cross over, slant, cross over. And it is okay if they are not perfect. We are practicing this new shape because some of you might draw a different way, and that's okay. You can absolutely draw it a different way if you want to. This is just one choice that we can do. So I'm going to make the mountain go, whoops, too far. Slant, cross over. Slant, cross over. Okay, so I am going to add a few more, and you are going to add more onto yours as well. Remember, they can be bigger or smaller. The smaller ones are going to look like they are far away. The big ones are going to look like they are closer to us. If you also want to, you could add a planet. So Miss Huddle is going to do a circle. And then you can add just some wiggly lines on it to make it look more like a planet. And that we will color in later. So now it looks like we have a rocket and stars in outer space. If you have some empty space, you might want to just go in and add some extra stars. Next, once you're happy with your picture, we are going to color it in. So I will check back in a minute when I'm all done with my coloring. At this point, I have finished coloring my rocket in outer space with stars. I hope you enjoyed following along. I can't wait to see your awesome artwork, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.